Hey guys, I'm Kashif Nasir and welcome back to my channel. On this channel, we talk about emotional and financial freedom. If you want to gain that kind of freedom that I have, I want you to hit the subscribe button or drop me a follow. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to talk about a book that is called Richest Man in Babylon. It is the best book on financial freedom, and I'm going to give you a very quick short summary of it in three rules that will help you get financial freedom. Okay, basically, the book is about a guy named Arkad. Okay, and he lives in Babylon and he becomes super rich, and his friends are like, dude, you're super rich, can you tell us some tips so we can be rich too? And he's like, okay, I'll tell you. And the rest of the book is the advice which he gives to his friends. I've taken the time to go through the book and boiled it down to three simple rules that you need to follow to gain the financial freedom. Okay, ready for this? Rule number one, paying yourself fast. Rule number two, making your goal work. Rule number three, now this is the most important. So stick to the end and watch till the end. So this rule can really change your life. Rule number three is using what you have. Okay. So let's start with the rule number one. Paying yourself fast. What does it mean? Okay. For example, let's say your monthly income is 30,000 or 25,000. So from now on, whenever you hear that beep, whenever you receive that account credited message, I want you to pay yourself fast, which means you keep 5,000 in your account without ever spending it. You don't give it to your father, you don't give it to your mother, you don't give it to your great grand aunt, or you don't give it to your children tutor, you don't give it to anyone but yourself. You pay yourself fast and you don't use it. Okay, and for the next 6 weeks, next 6 months, or a year, you will have a small fortune. You have 5,000, then 5,000, then 5,000, then 5,000. It will become a small fortune. You will have all this money for yourself. Now, after you have this small fortune, comes the rule number two, which is making the gold work for you, making the gold multiply. Now, the easiest way to do is to start a small business. It could be anything. Maybe you are good at cooking. You can cook something and sell it to maybe people in your neighborhood. Maybe your friend, your colleague, school children. Okay. Or maybe you're very persuasive. In that case, you can buy a product and resell it, keep the profit. Okay. Now the point is, after you invest this money, a time will come that you will start getting a bit of profit. Maybe you make 5,000 or maybe you make 3,000 by the sales or by your small business. Okay. Now when you get this money, the rule is again following rule number one, paying yourself fast. You pay yourself fast by keeping, let's say, 1,000 or 1,500 from this, and you keep saving it for a week, for a few weeks, for a few months. After, let's say, 6 months or maybe a year, you again will have a small fortune. Again, you follow the rule number two, making the gold work. You find another venture, you reinvest the money. So the point is, rule number two, rule number one, save, invest, save, invest. You keep repeating the circle, and over time you will have a small fortune that will just keep giving and giving. This is a very simple and practical advice which I have followed and can help you to save your money. Now that we understand the rule number one and rule number two, let's get to rule number three. Now the rule number three, in my opinion, is the most important. Okay, because in our country we have so many problems. There is a lot of joblessness, and everyone, myself included, we always tell ourselves that I will get this job, or maybe I will have the capital and then I will start my business and then I will have money. The truth is, that's not going to happen. The reason is because it's something outside your control. Somebody has to give you the job, or somebody has to give you the loan or capital to start your business. These are both things that you do not control. What you can control is what you have. Now, what do you have? It can be anything. For example, my skill is writing. Your could be cooking. Maybe you're a carpenter. Maybe you're a lawyer. Maybe you can give good legal advice. It can be anything. Anything. The point is, start with what you have. The book is full of the stories of people that started with what they had, and they became rich. The book tells a story of a man who started breeding fishes, started selling them, and became rich. And then there's the classic story of Colonel Sanders, the man who started KFC. No, Sanders had a very bad childhood. His father broke his leg and then he died. His mother went outside to get a job. Sanders had to take care of his sibling. He started cooking things, vegetables, meat, chicken, and he got really good at it. But for the next 40 years, Sanders did all sorts of shitty jobs and making very little money. Until finally, when he was in his 50th year, he thought, how about just frying a chicken and selling it? And it made him a millionaire. The point is, he used what he had. But it took him 40 years to get there. You don't have to wait 40 years. You don't have to wait till the end of your life to find out what you could have done. You can start with what you have right now. Whatever skill you have, try to monetize it. Whatever talent you have, try to earn a living by it. You're going to do great. Just believe in yourself. Okay? So these were the 3 rules from the book Richest Man from Babylon. I hope they give you the financial freedom that you crave. Thank you for watching.